Welcome back, everybody. Today we have another apartment hunting video. I absolutely love River North. I lived in River North for 5 years. It was my first landing spot in Chicago. River North has the brown, purple, and red lines running through it. You have so many buses going through. It's super walkable. It is so easy to get around to the rest of the city. River North has a ton of apartment buildings, so we generally have a lot of good options, and we can see quite a variety of different things within the neighborhood. We have 4 fantastic options to show today, all over 650 square feet in River North, and we're gonna start at the most expensive one and get cheaper each time we look. That being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So starting off, this is a northwest facing 1-bed. You are gonna get a lot more of your afternoon sunlight in the western facing part. It is 778 square feet, and this one comes in at $3,276 a month. So right when you enter, you do have this entryway hallway, but they do have it built out with lots of storage and organization. There is a big coat closet on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, they have this sort of pegboard thing that you can use for extra storage if you wanna hang bags or a pet leash, have a place to drop your keys, all that good stuff. Coming into the bathroom, this is a big bathroom. You have dual vanity sinks, which we don't often see in 1-bedrooms. It does have a shower tub combo, and then there is additional storage in the bathroom as well. This is going to be your bedroom space. So your bedroom is western facing. You'll get a lot of afternoon light in there. The closet is really well built out with California closet system, so really well organized. The bathroom also, I don't know if you noticed, but it is a Jack and Jill style bathroom. So you can enter it from the hallway or you can enter into it from the bedroom. A lot of people really like this because it means that if you have guests over, they don't need to go through your bedroom in order to use the bathroom. They can enter from the hallway, but you still have accessibility from your bedroom at nighttime. Coming back into the hallway, you have so much more storage in this hallway. That is all storage area, which is super nice. And then you're up pretty high in this one. I don't know what floor this exact unit is on, but it's on a pretty high floor. The corner floor to ceiling windows make such a big difference. Even though you're north facing, and north is the direction that gets the least direct natural light, you have nothing obstructing your views, so it is just going to feel so bright and airy in there the whole time. You also have the peninsula on your kitchen, so you can pull bar stools up to that. There's a space to be able to have wine bottles stored in there or whatever else you'd want. Full-size kitchen appliances, gas range stove. This is a really beautifully built out space. The living room definitely has enough space to be able to have a full couch and TV and entertainment area, as well as a small work from home desk, which is what was really important to my client. I also get asked all the time about the concrete ceilings. I've had people tour this building and be like, what, did they just run out of money and forget to finish it? But I think that's so funny because the concrete ceilings are such an aesthetic thing here in Chicago. It really gives a little bit more of that lofty industrial feel. So it is purposefully intentional that they left the concrete as it is. It does mean that you know that your unit is going to be really well soundproof because there's concrete between the floors. So you shouldn't be able to hear anything from your neighbors above or below you at any point. This building is right off of Chicago Ave, so really great location. You have really good accessibility to the buses, to the brown line, to the purple line. You have divvy bikes right around the corner. This is always one of my fan favorites. I've moved so many people into this building. You can live in River North, walk to so much, but then you still have accessibility to get to so many other parts of the city. All right, next one up. This one is further south in River North, so you're a little bit closer down to the river. This one is a western facing 1-bed. This is going to be the largest unit that we look at today. It is 879 square feet. You'll see it does, in my opinion, feel a little bit older than the first one, but with older buildings, generally speaking, you'll get bigger floor plans. So a little bit of a toss-up. A lot of people really like it for that. And this one is priced a little bit less expensive at $3,095 a month. This unit is a model unit, so they have it furnished. Often helps a lot of clients who look at a space and they think that they can't do a ton with it. If they see it furnished as a model, it's able to open up their imagination a little bit and kind of be able to consider options that maybe they wouldn't have considered before. Right when you enter, you do have your coat closet directly in front of you, and then you enter into your kitchen and living room space. So you'll see your finishes in here are a little bit older than the first one. You do have the granite countertops. Your cabinets are that dark espresso, almost black. If you were to rent this unit, it would come completely unfurnished, and it would come painted standard white. It wouldn't have the dark accent walls and whatnot. But looking at this one, you do have space to be able to have bar stools pulled up to your kitchen island. This one does have an electric stove, not a gas range stove. There is plenty of space for a dining table, although I bet my client would probably use that for a work from home space. There's a couple of different ways they could do it, but you do have your full standing washer and dryer. So this one one is really cool because it feels a little bit more like a corner because you do have that balcony. I will say one of my biggest gripes with this building is these stinking balconies. That balcony is like just enough space to like fit a chair. And if you had a chair out there, you'd probably have to move it in order to open and close the door. It's not a very big balcony. It's kind of more like a timeout zone. Like if you needed to have a break from your apartment and you wanted to get outside, you could open it and step out there, but you're not going to have it be like this like entertaining space. Anyways, because the balcony's there, it does kind of give this illusion of you being on a corner, even though your unit is not on one of the corners of the building. So this one does face out west. So we filmed this on a like gloomy looking day, but you do get such good natural light coming through in the afternoon. Another thing that I think is a little bit odd is this cutout. I think that those were originally there for like flat screen TVs, but it honestly isn't even the best spot for a flat screen TV in my opinion. I would probably do something similar to what they've done and kind of try and stylize it because it's a little bit tricky to figure out what to do with that space. That could be a really good spot to be able to fit the desk for my client working from home, and then you could do like shelves up above it or something for more storage. Coming into the bedroom, so your bedroom, you still have the same floor to ceiling windows, which are really beautiful. This is a queen size bed for reference. Then coming to the bathroom, technically the counter in there is enough space to be able to do a dual vanity, but they've just done the one sink, which I actually do like. It gives you a lot more counter space instead of like really cramping into sinks, but it is a very, very good sized bathroom. You do have a shower tub combo in this one, and then it's a walk-through bathroom. So you get to the back and that is where your walk-in closet is, which is a really good size as well. You do have a ceiling fan in the bedroom, which is pretty rare to find in Chicago, but overall I think that these views are one of the bigger kickers. All right, moving on, we are going to our smallest option of the day. This one is a little bit further north in a really nice location of River North that I like a lot. It is 647 square feet, also west facing, and this one is going for $2,867 a month. Right when you enter into this one, you do have like this entryway. I would say like it does feel like you could utilize this space a little bit more. I would probably add my own like freestanding coat closet with like shoe rack at the bottom, or like an entryway table that you could stylize and have it be like a key drop, something like that. Your bathroom is really big. Another shower tub combo. We're on a shower tub combo train today. This closet is great for additional storage. It's nice that you just have so much right there. So a couple of things with this kitchen. That dishwasher is not standard size. It is smaller than a standard size dishwasher. If you are one person and utilizing it, honestly, it's fine. I've done it before, even with two people. Alex and I lived in an apartment where we shared a dishwasher like this. You will just have to run it a lot more often. The fridge is more of a European style fridge. It still holds a good amount. Your stove is a little bit smaller, and then your microwave is standard size. It's not a galley kitchen because you're not up against a wall, but it doesn't have any sort of kitchen island. So I definitely would add some sort of movable kitchen island if I was living in this unit. But outside of that, it is just a very open space. So a lot of people really like that because you can play around with it a lot more. West facing, and you're up super high. So you do get a really pretty view from up here. You do have that balcony, and I know I gave a bunch of crap about the last balcony. This balcony is actually a decent size and you can do quite a bit with it. I don't love the colored glass, but we can get past that. Balcony being off of the bedroom is always my preferred way to have a balcony because I'm not a bedroom hanger outer. I don't spend time in my bedroom except to sleep. I know some people are like bedroom people. I'm not a bedroom person. Because of that, I like having my balcony being off of the bedroom instead of off of the living room. I want to be able to have access to the balcony from the living room, but I don't want it to be in front of the windows because it does block a little bit more of the natural light in your view. And then your bedroom is a pretty good size. You can fit a king size bed if you wanted to. You do have a big walk-in closet that is super nice, but overall this one is like, it's a pretty standard floor plan and it is just really open. So you could do a lot of different things with it. And I think that that would make it a lot easier to be able to plan out how to set up a work from home space within this unit. All right. And last but not least, our most budget friendly option that we had for this client today. This one is 681 square feet. So a little bit bigger than the last one. It is north facing, more of the northwest part of River North. It is right off of Chicago Ave again, which is really nice. Again, the buses that come through there are clutch. And this one is going for $2,600 a month. Okay, so right when you enter into here, you enter directly into the unit. And I always really like that because you're not having wasted space in the hallways, kind of like in that last one. I feel like it ate up a good amount of the square footage in those hallways. This one, because you enter directly into the kitchen, no wasted space, all of your square footage is gonna be really used. Your kitchen is actually a really good size. I love that it has a French door fridge. This one is an electric stove. You do have a full-size dishwasher, big kitchen island peninsula for bar stools. The floor-to-ceiling windows make this feel so light and bright. You can can see so far. You can actually see parts of the lake popping through the buildings up north, which is really nice. And with all the trees being in bloom and everything, it's super pretty. The concrete ceilings, again, really nice for soundproofing. Your bathroom in this one is not a dual vanity, but you do have extra counter space, which is good. And then this is our first standing shower of all of them, which is very surprising to me. Usually I have a lot of standing showers. Coming into the bedroom space, there is enough space in here to be able to do a king size bed again. Same exact floor to ceiling windows. Your closet in this one is a bit smaller. I think that that's probably my one call out, is the closet space is not nearly as much as we've seen in some of the other units. You do have your washer dryer in the front, and there is additional storage space up there for like coat closet, which is good. So the washer dryer area adds a good chunk of storage, but it is not as much storage as we've seen in all of the other units with the walk-in closets. But in exchange, it is your cheapest option. It is still a good size. You do get the floor to ceiling windows, and you have a standing shower. So I feel like a little bit of pro cons in that one. If you don't have a ton of stuff, this one I think is a really great option. All right, guys. Well, those are your 4 options to consider today. I'm excited to see what you think. For me personally, I love the corner in the first one, but just for the price point, I think that I probably would pick the last one because it also has very nice modern finishes, still a really good size, and I don't have a ton of things. I like to be a little bit more of a minimalist, so the storage wouldn't be a huge issue for me. If you didn't know, I am a broker with Compass. I run the team Moxie. We help people find their dream apartments in the city. So if you're looking to buy, rent, or sell, let me know. I do have my Jot Farm link in the description box, and I would love to be able to help you. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.